Jason Burnworth was telling me about you, and he said, like, before you came up with this, or before I seen the get sponsorship thing that you're doing, and he was saying I should speak to you because you just were great at getting sponsorship. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
He said, you're better than anybody else. You went and you sold yourself, and instead of going, oh, I'm a fighter, you should come and just give me some money. You know what I mean? You told them what they were getting.
Yeah.
So I don't know how much you want to talk about that with what you're trying to set up, but if we could chat about that, that'd be great.
I'd love to. Now, first of all, I want to say Jason is an absolute diamond. That man gave me opportunity in Thailand, and he's become an amazing friend to me since. So I can't speak highly enough about that guy. I love him. But yeah, so working with Jason at Fairtex for well over a year, we started to get to know each other better, and he just obviously get to know a bit more about me and started understanding how I was managing myself as a fighter. I think he was quite impressed by it. There's a lot of things about Jason that impressed me. I loved his, he's actually a lot smarter than he looks, which is good. But yeah, he got me into the whole online side of things. I've always been quite savvy with computers, but speaking to Jason, it inspired me to get up early in the morning, 2 o'clock every day. And I studied for 3 years so hard. I taught myself how to really work my way around the internet, and it's an amazing place. It really is. So that kind of then moved me on to thinking, okay, well, I've got all these new skills and these new understandings of the internet. What can I do with it? So naturally, you know, if I look back at my career as a fighter, I did okay. I started very late in my life. I was only active for about 6 years because I got old, but I did okay, and I did okay for my age and the amount of time I had for training. So, but the one thing I did better than anybody. I mean, really, hang on, my phone's ringing. I mean, really, the one thing that I've never seen anyone do as well as myself, and I don't mean to sound big-headed or arrogant at all, because that's absolutely not the case. But I managed to source sponsorships. I managed to get attention around myself. I managed to get interviews, and I managed to get all this hype, which, you know, it helped me earn money. It helped me earn a lot of money. And I see these fighters today, and so many guys are saying to me, like, how did you do it? And you know, I'm a great fighter, but I haven't got anywhere near the momentum that you managed to generate. And it got me thinking, like, I should really do something about that. So I've spent months and months and months writing this entire course, and it'll be an online program. It's going to be out in about 6 to 8 weeks. And it basically walks fighters, fight managers, gym owners, or anyone that wants to get sponsorships or help a fighter build a brand. It walks them through every step necessary. I provide them with templates, checklists, cheat sheets, a full proposal at the end of the course, and even an automation tool to show them how to target up to 14,000 potential sponsors per month. I mean, the course is amazing. So I'm quite excited about that.
So how's that going to work, the course? So is that going to be, it's an online thing, yeah? Yeah,
so basically I'm just in the process of building the website now, and it's a very well structured course. It goes through about 15 different modules from start to finish, step-by-step process. So you basically log into the system. There's 3 packages available. It's obviously not for free because I've got some overheads to put it up, but I'm doing it as cheap as I can because I want to help the fighters. It's something that I think that they need. So I'm doing the best price I can. But it's still a massive, massive value. I mean, I'm giving away a free website, free hosting for 1 year, free domain, free SS certificate. I mean, I'm giving away so much. Mm-hmm. But they basically join up, they pick the package they want, and they get started. They can do it in their own time. They don't have to smash it out in a week. They can spend 6 to 8 weeks working through it piece by piece and start implementing some of the strategies straight away. Or they could just go into it and get it done as quick as they want. But it's kind of designed for fighters, so it's written in a way that they'll understand. It's not technical jargon that I've seen in other similar type of courses for other industries. So yeah, I mean, I was a fighter. I know exactly how to communicate to these guys and give them what they need.
So how did you do it without taking away from your course? I understand it's a bit to talk about it, but tell us, all right, probably an easier question is, you got a lot of sponsorship. What are we looking at? How much did you get? Things like that. You willing to talk about that?
Oh, mate, I'll talk to you about absolutely anything. As I say, this whole program is for fighters. It's not I'm not going to keep things hidden. I'm happy to tell you anything you want to know. So by all means, bro, fire away with the questions and I'll answer them. Okay. So to go into, do you want to ask? Yeah, go on, you start. Fire me a question.
No, you were going to answer that question now. I was just going to repeat.
I was, yeah. So I'll answer the, sorry, there's a delay here. I'll answer the first question. So the first question is, how did I do it?
Yep.
Right. So the thing with me is, I guess first appearances aren't always so much the full story, especially with me. I'm absolutely obsessed with learning, okay? Mm-hmm. Study. I spent my entire life at college, university, and even whilst doing courses, been doing home study courses and online courses. I absolutely love to learn. People don't believe me when I say this, but I wake up at 2 o'clock every morning without fail, and I study right through to 7, 8, 9 o'clock. Then I go to the gym, and then I start my day. And I do it every single day. So over years, I've studied business studies, branding, graphic design, marketing, all this stuff. So, okay, I kind of had a head start when I started fighting. The minute I started fighting, I created a brand around myself. I had a website, I had a name, I had a theme running through my whole persona, if you like. So I had a head start. A lot of fighters don't have that acumen, but that's kind of where I come in. So all I did was used my business acumen, and my branding knowledge to create a brand that people wanted to buy into. And what's fascinating about my course is that people say, if I'm an amateur fighter, I've only had one fight, I can't get sponsored. Rubbish, dude, I got sponsored before my first fight. I never even put my foot inside a cage, not even in training. And I walked into the cage with £1,000 sponsorship. So going on to your next question, which was like, how much did I, over the course of a 6-year period, I single-handedly and successfully negotiated well over £250,000 of sponsorship for myself. Mm-hmm. I had big names like Hammer Strength and Life Fitness, Under Armour as one. That sponsorship actually fell through due to some travel restrictions I had at the time, which was a shame because they really were good and keen to press on. But Muscle and Fitness magazine, I was on the front page of that. I had primetime, very small but primetime TV exposure, and yeah, I mean my sponsorships are extensive.